everyone, it's Sammy and today I am putting together my February Scrap Your Stash kit. This is just a kit I'm putting together using the products I already have. So I go shopping within my own supplies. I am really trying to take this year to use up as much stuff as I can out of my room. So I encourage you guys to join me on this Scrap Your Stash. If you post videos, I would love to see your kit video for February. Before I move into the February kit goodies, I am going to show you guys my January goodies and I would like your opinion or advice on what you think I should do moving forward. So some of this I'm going to just set back in my supplies. I didn't use a whole lot of some of these things, but I wanted to walk through everything. I thought what I would do is carry a couple of things over and then I'm going to put a pile together. This is where I would want your opinion. I'm thinking the things that I pull out of here that I just know I'm not going to use, I'm not going to stick it back in my stash. That's not everything, but there are a few things in here that I just know I'm not going to use up. I think I'm going to set those aside and maybe once I have a good stack going after a few months, I can do a giveaway for you guys. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in. It is like older stuff. So I feel like this is one of those trash or treasure things. Either some people are going to really like the idea and be like, yes, I would like to do a giveaway of that style. Or some people are like, no, just stick that stuff in the recycle bin and get rid of it. So I'd just love to know down below your opinions on this. So I still have a bunch of stuff in there. I'll walk through the papers. I'm going to set a couple of things aside for February because they match. Like this paper is one of my favorite papers. I ended up making a layout with just a couple of strips of it and I kept the centerpiece. So I'm going to stick that in with my February stuff. And then I'm going to keep these. I still have a little bit of use out of some of these cream and sugar stickers. There's still quite a few of these ones left. And I thought I would reach for these as needed. I'm going to go ahead and stick them in with my February kit because they kind of match the same colors that I'm going with. I'm going to work on, I think, some like younger pictures of Olivia because I've got some really good babyish themed colors, and also there's lots of foodie pictures I can use with those, with this more like pinky and girly toned kit that I'm going for February. And so like this, these are paper scraps. They're going to be set aside, either recycled or given away. This one I think I'll set aside for February again and try to use a couple of these foodie related ones now that I have the softer color palette to work with. And then I'm going to put that in the recycle bin. And then these letters are done. I could get some use out of some of these numbers possibly, but I'm going to call this one good. And that's one of those things I'll set aside. And if you guys think that it would provide value, maybe I'll do a giveaway. And then these, I just don't love these a whole lot. I don't think that I'll reach for these. I just don't see myself ever like going, yes, I really want to use these alphas. So I think I gave it an honest try. I got a couple of layouts out of these and I'm going to put these in that same pile of, if you guys want me to save this stuff for giveaways, I will. Otherwise, I will stick that in the recycle bin. And then some paper scraps. I won't reach for either one of these actually. And then these have seen better days. There's some numbers left, but I used those ones really well. And same with this. I don't know that I could get very many words out of here. I've got some A's left. I'm gonna set that one aside as well. And now some of these that are like cooking related, I will hold on to because I will use those. I specifically bought those for when we're doing like baking projects together. Not gonna use this one, setting it aside. And then this one I will keep because again, it's the food related things, but I'm not gonna include these into my February kit because they're more of they're a different color scheme. So I'll set those aside as well. Let's see, I am actually gonna carry this one over because I really liked using this for backgrounds, and now that I have a lot softer of colors to choose from, I will be able to use that this month. Never ended up using the coffee paper. I thought about it and I just don't have a whole lot of use for it, so I'm gonna set that aside for potential giveaway or just recycling. Again, another background that'll work great with some of these, you know, muted colors that I picked for February. I'll carry that one over. And then last one, I'm gonna stick that with my baking section. So of things that are going back in my stash, paper related, it's just the cooking related stickers and a couple of cooking related papers. Not too bad. I feel like I could have done a little bit better. I feel like even going through that and then looking at all of these, I probably pick out way too much paper, which I'm realizing now, but I want to have some options. I'm still sticking with the girly theme. I'm going to carry this over and I'm going to use the last drop of this one because it's one of my favorites. And then these, I'm going to look through these real quick and see if there's anything like I really want to grab from here. I definitely want this better together one. And also this Best Friends one. And then the rest of these are gonna go in that pile. I'm gonna keep those ones, and I'm actually gonna include these because I've got a couple of pictures of Olivia with some of her friends that I'm gonna try to scrapbook this month. I'll put that in there. And of course, I'm not getting rid of the stamps because I like them. I honestly didn't do a whole lot of stamping this month, so I might need to work on that for future months. I was actually planning to carry this one over too because I've got the soft colors. And let's see, that card can go, labels can go. I'm going to, there's one gold rhinestone that can go. The plus signs can go. I'm just making a pile over here. And then that's like a half-used card. I don't know that anybody's gonna want that, but I'll still include it in the pile. And now these ones are gonna carry over again. These sequins, I'm gonna go ahead and part with these sequins because they're colors that I don't really ordinarily stick with. And then these are gonna go. I didn't use all of these, but I just don't love them. And then I'm gonna hold on to this one. It'll go maybe with this month's themes of things. And again, working with like February girly stuff, that one can carry over. And then these these days of the week, I never ended up using. So I'm gonna go ahead and donate these ones to the pile. I have another set of those that I might use at some point. And then these hearts, I think I ended up using maybe one of these style hearts. I can't pick it up. I've got gel nails, so they're hard to pick up things. So I'm gonna carry that one over. Let's see, not carry these over, they're green. They just aren't my favorite. So I'm gonna stick them in the pile. And let's see about all these little things here. The gray actually works really great with the theme I'm going with. We got friends and family, a butterfly, sweet treats will carry over. Some of these wood grain labels that I just didn't find any use for, I'm going to put them in the pile. I'm going to try to use that one. I really like that. Loving this weather. I don't know, it's just such a thing. I don't usually just talk about the weather. So I'm going to stick that in the pile to get rid of. Life, will include that here. Pink arrow, didn't find a use for that one. Good vibes, I'll put that in the pile as well. And then this little label, that would be good for a date. So I'll hold on to that one. Same with that date one. And then this leaf, I never ended up finding a use for it. And see, now I've got to just dump it out because my nails can't pick up something that thin. So I'm gonna put that one in the pile as well because I just don't see myself reaching for that little leaf. And then let's see, a butterfly, I can definitely use that this month. Friends and family, I'm just not sure about, like, of course I've got pictures with friends and family, but I'm not sure about using that little thing on one. So I'm gonna stick that in the pile as well. So January is done. All right, I took my little sticker off, so that one's empty now. And so I carried over quite a few things actually for the month. Got some things to carry over that match my theme. And I'm not sure how much I'm really gonna use these, but I will still include them in because they're, you know, the right color scheme. Here is the pile of leftover stuff that's gonna be purged. So let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. I'm not gonna hold on to all this stuff if nobody's interested in actually like entering a giveaway for it. I'll get rid of it. But let me know down below if that's something you guys would like me to do, is just to hold on to this, and once I've got like a good stack going, I can do a giveaway. For now, I'll hold on to it and see what you guys think. Okay, so looking forward to the next month, I've got these little embellishments out that are carryover, and then I'll walk you through. I picked out some thickers this time. I totally forgot I had a whole album of thickers that need to be used up, and they're like this where I've used some, but I probably could squeeze a title or word or two out of these. So I ended up pulling out some pinky ones. I'll walk you through. I have two sets of these that are in different colors. I thought I could mix and match if I needed to. I've used the pink one a whole lot more, but again, I'm going for the really soft, springy type, Valentine's-y type colors. So I can combine those hopefully, and there's just not a whole lot of life left in the pink one especially. And then I also pulled out this one because it's a lighter colored set, and they do not match. I don't know what the deal is, but the color on these is a little bit different on each sheet. But there's some life left in that as well. I could probably squeeze out a title out of there. And then for small letters, I also pulled out these from that October afternoon, and it says copyright 2013. So I've had these a long time. It's just one of my favorite alpha sets with the the inline taller letters, and then these. So I just pulled all of these ones out for my tiny parts of my title. They'll work really well, and also the ones I'm carrying over will work. And then for my last alpha set, I pulled out this Felicity Jane set. I have used this a couple of times, but it's time to use it or lose it kind of thing. That's what I'm trying to do with some of these alpha sets and embellishments and things. So use it or lose it. I decided since I have a few alphabet sets I'm trying to use up, I will save these ones as kind of a last resort. I pulled out 2 stamped alphabet sets. This is the Skinny Mini alphabet set by Stampin' Up. It's probably long gone by now. I don't really know how long they keep some stuff. It's been years since I purchased that. And then this one is the Mama Elephant inline letters. So it's got that really pretty inline, very similar to one of my favorite sticker sets, the October Afternoon. I really liked the inline on these. So it's kind of a similar style thing, except these ones, the inline goes all the way to the edge and not centered in the middle. So those will be my last resorts. I'm gonna try to use these up first, and then if I have no letters left, I will use these. And I thought I would give myself a rule of the things I carry over. If I don't use them the next month, then they go in the pile whether I like them or not. Because that's the whole point, to kill the kit, to get rid of the stuff, to use up what you've got and not just carry them over from month to month. So I'll give these an honest try this month to use them up and see what happens. I think one of the problems is my kits are too big. I figured out I probably could have gotten at least 2 or 3 more layouts out of the January kit, even though I made way more than my goal number. And my goal number for February is actually smaller because there's less weeks. So I might need to up my scrapping game or decrease the amount of products in the kit to try to even it out to where I'm using up more of the stuff. You'll see again, this month it's a big kit and hopefully I can use up most of this. I pulled out just things that looked sweet. They're all things from my stash here. I got some arrows that are just random arrows, some old Freckled Fawn and Elle Studio, and I'm not even sure if that might be a Cocoa Daisy. I don't even know. So some little arrows and things. I just pulled out soft colors, some more arrows. That one says Today on it. I like that one a lot. And then I've had this title from Felicity Jane for years and years since we first move into the rental house. It is broken. It says You and Me. So I'm gonna use that with something with either Johnny and me or Olivia and me and use it up finally or get rid of it because it's been in there forever. I've got a couple of more things, some little acetate doilies that look really good pushed up against some paper. Some more little things, and Olivia loves to do crafts and things, so I'll pull out some photos to use with those. A couple of little Elle Studio things that match. I've got a couple of gray things in here as like an accent color. And then I put these 2 sets in. I've never really used these. I think I've used like 1 sticker off of there, but I thought they were really, you know, the calm, sweet colors. There's the back of that one. So I'll try to incorporate some of these in. And then I have these cards that say All About Love. I thought I might use those. I don't know about the back side, but I could maybe use that for journaling. But I really liked this side. And then a couple of little doodads from various things. Just trying to use up. I have a hot air balloon here, hot air balloon in these packs, and then also hot air balloons over here. So that's good for like springy type of colors. And then I pulled out a lot of pinky and springy type of things. There's an arrow down there that I can't pick up with my nails. And then a bunch of just Elle Studio, Cocoa Daisy type of things. Some of these could be other brands too. Just any ones with hearts on them and soft colors. I'm not sure that that one even fits that well, but I do have a little bit of black photographed by. And then I'm not sure that one fits in that well either. So that might be a use it or lose it type of thing because I'm not really fond of that one. I also have some gray enamel dots in here to carry out some of that gray. Also some black for accents. And this is one of those things that's been in there forever that I need to just use or lose. And then also some little pink and feminine colored sequins. These are from Felicity Jane as well. And that one that I can't get with my fingers, the little pink one's great for Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day is coming up this month. I'm gonna try to scrapbook the new Valentine's Day photos. And if I have older Valentine's Day photos, I'm gonna try to get them scrapped as well. So that's definitely something on my mind for this kit. And then just springy, girly, maybe some girly baby layouts. Got a lot of choices with this kit. So there is the embellishment stack here. Stick all that. I showed you guys the alphas, so let's go ahead and walk through the paper, and I'm going to make 2 stacks of these. I picked out quite a few just kind of more solid or muted backgrounds that aren't really busy to use as actually the background paper. And of course, if I need a piece of cardstock for a background, I'll use that as well. But I'm trying to use up some of these that are in there that if I'm looking for a pattern paper, I don't necessarily want to grab, you know, one like that. That's more of a background paper for a layout. You guys see some of the theme here. Let's move those out of the way. And I've got a big giant stack on the other side, so let's walk through everything. You can see that's a hefty stack there. So I'll set up 2 piles. So I'll show you guys which ones I intend to be like background sheets and which ones I intend on using as accents and things. So there's the one, this is an Echo Park one from a long time ago. They do these distressed solids, which are really beautiful. And then the piece I carried over with the background piece I carried over, so that'll be a background. It's also an Echo Park from Bundle of Joy, which is a years old collection. This is another Echo Park, and so that'll be more of the accent style. Same with this, that'll be more accent. I thought since I'm using the like lovey-dovey stuff, I've got a couple of bird accents. I thought I'd use that. I'm not a fan of that yellow, but I like the birds. And then I pulled out some scrap pieces that I had found when I was digging through. I really like this butterfly paper, so I'm gonna have that as an accent. And then this one actually could be both sides. If I do some sort of spring layout, I could use the clouds. And I really like the writing. I thought that would be beautiful with some of these muted pinks. And since I was thinking I would go back to her baby albums and pull out some photos to scrapbook, that one's a cute little baby thing that has the gray on it. I thought that would be great. That's an old Stampin' Up! Paper. And again, clouds on the other side I could use, but this one I thought would be really cute. And then these are all from Felicity Jane. I may have other ones in here, but these are just their version of the solid cardstocks. They have the little accent at the bottom so you can cut and use the scallop as well. So there's 2 colors on each of these to use. And I thought they worked really well with this pack. So they'll be, you know, background papers. And then another one I thought I might use for a background. This one is really muted. This one's from Cocoa Daisy. And it's really muted. I might pair it with some of the oranges that I pulled out. And then that side's not so muted, so I'm not sure about that side, but I liked this one. I'll try to use that one for a background probably. And then this one pulls in some of those grays and little pink colors. This is from Pink Paisley. You can see that, it's a Paige Evans. And of course this side is the gray, so I could use either side or both sides. Here's another one of those Felicity Jane papers that I could use. And then I pulled this one out as one of the ones where I'm like, I should probably just challenge myself to use this or lose it. It's got the stars on this side, but it's really busy, so I could use that as a very small accent, or I could just try to make that as a background or use part of this. I don't know. I'll include this in the accent pattern papers. And then these ones were just something I found. I thought they were really pretty. They're from the Carpe Diem Chamel collection from American Crafts. I don't like this side at all, but I thought that was pretty. I must have gotten these in a kit, but that'll be a great little accent piece, and it matches with some of the muted colors. Here's another one of those that I've had forever. I just pulled it out to use it or lose it. It is a lace paper, so it's laser cut, little hearts and things. I thought I could use that. I'm not sure I love the flower on here, but I love the accent part. And then it's, you know, just a one-side thing. It's really old. It's from the Enchanted collection from Dear Lizzie, and I've had this for years and years. So it's gonna be part of a background paper. I have to have something behind it as well. And then just a soft pink. This is from the Creative Agenda collection from Echo Park. Both sides will be great for accents, and this one will be pretty good for a background too. So I'm gonna say that's an accent. Here's another one I have for a background. It's also from the Creative Agenda. I saw some of these colors were really good for the kit I picked out. So I thought that would be a good background paper. And then an orange one, also from the same collection. I thought that one was great. And then this has the days of the week. So I don't know if I would use this side so much. It's pretty and soft, so I may end up using either side of this one for accents. This is from the Echo Park Sweet Day collection. It's got the hot air balloons and the clouds. And then one floral I picked out. It kind of goes, but it's a little bit more on the bright side with that color. It's from Crepe Paper. And then I don't like that side at all, actually. So I'll probably use this, maybe paper piece around some of these flowers, or use it sparingly because it's a pretty busy pattern. And then this one is actually a summer paper, but I thought it went really well with the tree paper and bird paper I picked out. So I've got the clouds on one side, it's from Hello Summer, and that might work really well with these for an accent paper. And this is a My Mind's Eye paper. It's one of those from a giant paper pack, like a 12 by 12 paper pack you can buy in a big box craft store. I've had it forever. I just really like the colors, and it's got some glitter on it. Hopefully you can see the glitter there. And so I thought I would try to challenge myself to use these up since they worked well together. And then another bright one I picked out. This is from the Walk in the Park Echo Park collection. It's also got the raindrops if I want to do like a really spring themed thing, or I can use that as a darker accent with everything. And then this one's actually just a piece of paper. It's an Echo Park, I can tell from that side. But I thought I could use that as some sort of accent. One way or the other, I could use that one up. And then here we go. We've got this one, Sunny Days Ahead from Echo Park. I really liked the subtle pink on this one. And then that's a stripe I could use also if I want to go brighter. So I just like the soft pink for this one. As far as background papers, I could definitely get a lot of layouts out of this. I could probably layer this with a piece of cardstock. So we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could easily get 9 layouts out of what I pulled out based on just the background paper. And of course, if I want to make more, I have lots of cardstock I can use as well. So there is my February kit. I'm really happy with the kit I put together for this month. It is larger, so I don't know how much of it I'm actually going to be able to get through. This is going to be my second month trying this, so I'll just see how much I can work through and get scrapped, and I'll show you guys the progress at the end of the month next month. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up and leave me your video down below if you're doing this Kill a Kit or Scrap Your Stash kit. I would love to see your contents, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.